5:51 this morning.
Unusually cool conditions will remain in place for everybody today, but probably the last day that'll be true. Again, you mentioned there's a lot of cloud cover out there. 52 degrees right now at Bourbon Brothers Southern Kitchen. You see the gray conditions as we peer back towards the Rampart Range. Pair of sixes right now at the Pueblo Chieftain Studio, also with a mostly cloudy sky, and we've seen similar conditions in Walsenburg as far as the sky goes. Right now we're in the mid-50s at the Colorado State Veterans Nursing Home. All right, so sky scan showing that we did have some showers and thunderstorms over mainly the southern mountains and the plains south of Highway 50 last night. In the last couple of hours, we've had some very light, spotty showers over the plains. They're probably not going to amount to much rain here this morning, but SkyCast is doing a nice job of showing them intermittently across eastern Colorado. I do think that, like yesterday, late this morning and for parts of the afternoon, we'll see the sun occasionally. That should warm us into the 70s, which will be enough to get some isolated showers and thunderstorms redeveloping over mainly mountain areas later on this afternoon. As I mentioned, highs will be in the 70s, and that's not just true for the plains, but probably as we head up into the higher terrain and for the mountain valleys. So very little temperature variety around the state today. As we move into the late afternoon and evening hours, a lot like yesterday, we think the storms will start to become a little bit more numerous and probably a little stronger over mountain areas south and west of Pueblo. Doesn't mean they couldn't occur elsewhere. It just looks like that's the area where we're going to have the best combination of moisture and instability. And these storms will move off to the east then through the evening hours. Severe weather doesn't appear to be a great threat, but there could be some decent rainfall, so should any stronger storms affect the burn scars, that could be cause for concern. Notice that tonight we don't have this large area of low cloud cover in place. It's an indication of some drier air beginning to work into the area, and we'll notice that tomorrow because our temperatures are going to rise with the added sunshine. We'll be back in the 80s, but probably lower 80s. Then starting on the 4th of July and lasting through the holiday weekend looks very warm with upper 80s to near 90 in Colorado Springs. A couple of showers and thunderstorms are a possibility, mainly over near the mountains Friday and Saturday. I think Sunday looks to be a little drier. And then early next week, the storms may start to pick up in coverage again. But we're still talking just 10 to 20% coverage this year, so certainly no all-day rainouts are expected. Pueblo, 89 tomorrow, then 90s for the rest of the next 7 days. It could rule out a storm on the 4th, but we think that the weekend will probably stay dry for you. Lows will be in the 60s. Canyon City, your highs will also come up into the 90s here eventually. Should reach 90 initially on the 4th and then stay in the 90s this weekend. Couldn't rule out some storms Friday or Saturday. Sunday, probably not so much, and then they'll come back Monday and Tuesday. Mountain areas, we're not going to remove the mention of at least some thunderstorms on any given day here. About a 10 to 20% coverage is most days, which still means hit and miss, so it doesn't look like any sort of all-day washouts. But 70s for highs. Can't rule out getting chased indoors briefly during the afternoon hours. As a whole, it looks like July should. Not like today.
Yeah, what an old weather guy friend of mine used to call mods. More of the same.
Yes, I've heard that one before.
Thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.